Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? I'm using my iPad, so I don't know if the picture is going to be very good, but we'll see. We shall see. Hello, hello, hello. I tried to send a text out, but it wasn't working. So I'm just going to put it on social media. So hold on and give me a second. To send this out to everybody. Give me a second to send this out on social media because the text messaging, of course, does not want to work for me today. It's been a while since I've used it, but good grief. I didn't think I was that far behind. Ugh. All right, I think it went out. Let me put it on the community tab. Give me a second. I'm not looking at the screen, so don't ask no questions. Give me a second. Hope you can hear me. Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on. All right, let me put my glasses on. 88 watching. Good grief. Hello. I don't have no chapstick. I don't have my purse out here with me. Oh, Lord. You know me and my lips. Look at that. Anyway. Hi, everyone. Oh, you know what I do have? I think I have some petroleum jelly. When in doubt, use a good old-fashioned petroleum jelly. So I'm using my tablet. Hey, Val. Jim! This is going to be super short. So if you have any van life questions you want to ask me, fine. I am not answering questions about why I'm on hiatus. I'm going to say that right now. I'm not going to talk about why I'm on hiatus. I'm not going to talk about what's going on in my life right now. We ain't not finna do that. So, no. Just know that I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm doing what I gotta do. Doing what I got to do. And I will be in Virginia for right now. But if you have some van life questions you want answered, I got 4 years worth of experience, so go for it. If you're new to the channel and it's your first live, hey! Also, don't forget that I have almost 800 videos that you could be watching while I'm on hiatus. There's no way anyone in the VANNERFAM family has seen every single video on this channel. I doubt very seriously we have somebody that's seen every single video. Like, watch every video from start to finish without skipping and all of that. Fast forwarding. There's plenty of entertainment in my earlier videos when I did not know what the hell I was doing. Definitely catch those videos. They're hilarious. Back then, I used to say, I'm not getting a camera. I'm not editing videos. I'm not this and I'm not that. And look at me now. I still don't have a camera, though. I still shoot everything on my handy-dandy cell phone. But, go for it. Go watch those videos. There's a whole playlist. Each new video that I post goes automatically into that playlist. So you can watch from the last day of Sticks and Bricks all the way to this live video right now will be on that playlist. So definitely go for it. Watch it. See what's up. All right, I missed a couple of questions. Let me go back. Or I missed one question, rather. Let's see. Question. Val, how do you plan your wardrobe, clothes, and colors to take on the road? So what I did was I took only my black, white, and gray clothing that I had in my Sticks and Bricks, and I pared it down to 25 pieces total that could be intermixed summer and winter. I didn't worry about spring and fall because for fall, you can pretty much wear what you wear in the winter and sort of in the summer. You know, short sleeves can be worn in the fall, and if you get chilly, you put on a long sleeve tee under a short sleeve tee. or you just wear the long sleeve tee and a hoodie. So I just kept only my black, white, and gray clothes from Sticks and Bricks. Now, I don't think I have any original clothes from when I started van life to now, because as I buy things, something must go out. If I buy new jeans, then an old pair of jeans that I don't wear or don't fit has to go out. My weight started at 137 pounds when I started van life, and I'm now down to about 120. So needless to say, I changed sizes during the course of van life over the 4 years. So I did have to buy new jeans. And I'm still not buying the correct size in jeans. I'm realizing that I'm much smaller than I think I am. Because I went to Old Navy a couple of months ago and bought some jeans, and they're still a little bit loose. So I think I bought either an 8 or a 6. And Old Navy jeans tend to run a little bit big anyway. So I probably should have gotten like a 4 or a 5 maybe. I don't know which size I got. It's not these, not the ones that I have on now. The ones that I have on now fit pretty well. Anyway, so yeah, and I love thrift shops. So if I go to a thrift shop and I find a really, really cute top that I know I'm going to wear more so than a top I already have, then out it goes. Either donate it to the thrift shop. If I find a homeless women's shelter where I am, you know, I will donate it there. Whatever, you know, and then everything gets swapped out. So I still don't have probably more than, I don't know, I want to say I probably don't have more than 30 or 35 pieces of clothing. Probably not. All right, another question. Hey, flash in your pan. Crystal Smith wants to know, are you doing van life now? Yep. I never stopped doing van life. It just looks a little different right now. I am not ready for a winter. I'm not ready for winter at all. I don't really even own serious winter clothing, so I'm gonna have to get like a serious winter coat. Even though someone gifted me a winter coat, there was someone who did not have any kind of coat last year, and I gave it to them. And I don't want to say that they weren't grateful for the coat, but I probably should have taken the coat back when I realized they really weren't wearing it. That's on my bad. So now I'm gonna have to, you know, I was trying to pay it forward. Because I already had a coat, but someone gifted me a nicer coat. And this person had no coat whatsoever. And I guess I should have given them my coat, but that coat was a little heavier. So I gave them the nicer coat, trying to be nice. But anyway, that's on my bad. Sometimes things like that happen. All you can do is give, right? All you can do is give. Hey, everybody that's saying hi. I think I might have missed a question. Remember, on this channel, it's not rude to put questions in all caps with an emoji, because that's what we do here. Let's see. Hey, Mr. G. Hey, Christy. Sarah wants to know, if I'm looking to buy a van, what would be the better choice model type? I can't give you any help when it comes to buying a van, because I only buy according to my budget. I don't buy according to my wish list. I can't afford my wish list. So I can't help you with that. My Not Your Mama's van, my first minivan, starting van life with, was an $800 minivan. So I can't help you on that. I don't have any help. I will defer you to the guru of van life, Mr. Bob Wells. He talks about that on his channel exclusively. Go to his channel and look that up, because I buy according to my budget. My budget rules whatever I do. Because I did not want another Ford, and here I am in another Ford. It is what it is. No, Tanya, I'm assuming you pronounce your name Tanya. You did not miss the naming of my van. I have not named the van. I still am toying around with 2 different names, and I still haven't decided which one I like best, even though I'm heavily leaning to one side. But I feel like if I choose that name, as soon as I do, I'm not going to like it. So I have not been calling this van anything, nor does this van have a gender. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet either. So you have not missed any of that. When it happens, I will share it, but no, hasn't happened. Do you plan on living in the van part-time this winter? I will probably not do anything in this van this winter except drive it to and from work. Because winters in Northern Virginia are not going to be pleasant for living in. And I'm not going to be paying an RV park to plug in anywhere. That makes no sense. So no. I will do as much weekend warrior and weekend camping as I can before it gets too cold. So I'm thinking probably end of November will be the last of it for me, and then you won't see me living or weekend warrioring in the van until spring, so like April-ish probably. So I'll probably take from December to maybe April and completely not be living in the van. However, I will still leave the van set up as it is, so that when I do get back to it, everything is ready to go. Have you ever known anyone to live in an Encore? I've known people to live in Priuses, Kia Souls, trucks, without the truck camper, just the actual truck with a camper shell on it. Yeah, you can live in anything. It just depends on how much stuff you plan on bringing with you. The smaller your vehicle, the less stuff you're going to be able to bring with you. So that just means you have to really be organized and you have to really streamline. And whatever you bring in, you have to serve 3 purposes, or else it's not going to be worth it. Yes, so I will be in Northern Virginia for the foreseeable future, which means, yes, I will probably end up with seasonal depression. And my poor joints are going to hate me. That is one of the main reasons why I never come back to the East Coast in the winter, is because I do have seasonal depression and my joints do not like the cold. So yes, all for love that I'm here. That's the only reason. But yes, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that means a little bit of sacrifice on my part, and so be it. But I will not be living in the van. I will be in sticks and bricks. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I will definitely get back as quickly as I can. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Oh, I think we need to block somebody and not give them a timeout. Thank you, Miss V. Just go ahead and block that person. Thank you, Rosa. Yeah, 182 watching, only 64 thumbs up. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Oh, the red peep says I'm a liar. Yeah, I'm a liar. So let's see. I made almost 800 videos lying about living in a van. That takes an awful lot of, Really? Wow. So 800 videos of me traveling back and forth from the East Coast to the West Coast to show that I was lying about living in a van for 4 years. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ooh, the trolls are out tonight. Woo! Hi, trolls. Thank you for your comments. It all helps pay me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you to my moderators. It doesn't bother me anymore. It used to really bother me when the trolls would come on the live videos, but little do they know, the more they jump on the lives, YouTube only sees numbers. YouTube could care less what you're typing in the comments. All they see is, wow, she went live, and within minutes she had this many people on her live and this many people commenting. YouTube's algorithm does not even care if it's a negative comment or a positive comment. So thank you, trolls. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping me. I appreciate it. 97 thumbs up, make it more. It is what it is. Anyway, does anybody have anything to add that's serious that we can just let these trolls do what they're going to do? I love it when people who live in their mommy's basements in their underwear eating Hot Pockets like to jump on people's live and just type whatever. And I love it when the people say, That's why I unsubscribed from you. Well, if you unsubscribed, why do you keep coming back watching my videos? When you got so many better things you can do with your time. I just don't understand. Yes, I'm eating perfectly fine. If you are on my channel, go to the, oh, you can't see it, it's being blown out. The community tab right there. If you click it, you will see I have been posting food posts on the community tab, along with a lot of other things. I've been posting at least once a day, maybe more. But if you don't have social media, that's where you can find me, on the community tab here on YouTube. That's the best thing for you to do. If you don't have Facebook, well, you can't follow me on Facebook anyway. I don't do Facebook for this Crystal Vanner life. But if you don't have Instagram and you don't have Twitter, definitely use that YouTube community tab, because I am on there lately like a fiend, because I know I'm not doing videos. So I'm still trying to communicate with you guys on a regular basis every day through a post, so you can at least get a little bit of something, okay? Jim from Video Calling Show says your community posts come up on my recommended page. Yay! I hope I'm not spamming you with too much stuff. But I'm trying. I know people are used to hearing from me every day with my daily videos, so I'm trying to give you at least a post once a day. I'm usually posting early in the morning because I get up really early, and then maybe once again in the afternoon or evening. So you're getting a little bit of something from me. So at least you're getting that, you know, if you're on my Patreon, you're getting 2 things a week, either a post and a video, or 2 posts, something like that. So I'm trying to still be available to you guys, even though I cannot do videos. I just don't have anything to video for you, and I have so much going on in my life right now that I just don't have time to sit down and edit videos for you guys. Now, that being said, I did have to take several days and film and edit some videos that I was already slated to film, and those are going to be coming up this week. In the next 5 days, you'll get 2 videos that are review videos, but those were already slated by companies that asked me to review a product that they had already sent me. So I had the, products, I had to do them. So yeah. I'm going to go back. I think I missed a couple of questions in between the trolls. Thank you, moderators. Let's see. I'm looking. Okay, I can't. If I missed your question, please feel free to type it again, because when I'm on a roll talking, sometimes I don't pay attention to the questions. Is Miss V still traveling? You'll have to ask Miss V. She can answer that. She is on the live right now. I'm not going to be giving anybody's information out that they don't want out there. Thank you, Beth, for following. Oh, I'm glad you have the courage to start van life. Woohoo! All the people who are starting van life this year in 2019 or the beginning of 2020, congratulations. I will not be at RTR this in 2020. Sorry, guys. I won't be at WRTR. I won't be at Schoolypalooza. I won't be at RTR. All those things that I was slated or wanted to go to. Unfortunately, I will not be nowhere near the West Coast. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry if I do. No, you may not use my mailing address, because obviously I'm not in Arizona. So if you send something to Arizona, I'm not gonna get it. It's gonna come right back to you. So nope. Nope. Don't send me anything. What I will do is, before the end of the year, once I am settled where I'm going to be living, I will get a P.O. box in Northern Virginia, and then I will share that info with you guys. As of now, if you want to send me things, just hang on to it, or just hold on to it. Don't worry about sending me anything except your well wishes and your support through watching videos that you've never watched before, or just letting the playlist run in mute on the background, because that helps me while I'm not making any videos. That helps me a lot, because again, no videos, no income until I can get a job. No, I am never going to get an RV. I will probably, universe willing, get a schoolie in the next 3 years if I'm back on the road in that time. I don't know. So yeah. What else? Care to share the states that are more van or RV friendly? West Coast. You got to get to the BLM land. That's where it is. From what I understand, there is some BLM land in Florida. I've never boondocked in Florida, so I don't know how that works, but I know Arizona definitely is a big one. California definitely has some places you can BLM land, but Arizona is the best place thus far. Go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. There will be no Freaky Fridays right now. I don't think I'm not somewhere where I have privacy, so that's not something that I can do. So yeah, you will definitely just have to hold out for a little while. Maybe I can start them up in the new year in January. We'll see. Hopefully by then I'll be settled. So we'll see. That's the plan anyways, to be settled before it gets too cold. How will I deal with my joint issues? I mean, guys, remember, I am from Northern Virginia, so it's not like I just haven't had a winter in 3 years. That's all. I didn't forget what they're like, though. Oh, Lord. I will just probably have to get back on medication for the pain. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Judith says, I'm sending you a newer road trek so you can make WRTR and RTR. Unfortunately, it's not about the vehicle, Judy. This vehicle will make it. I just can't do it. I cannot leave Virginia right now. It has nothing to do with the vehicle. Yeah, it's not the vehicle. I'm pretty sure this vehicle will make it there and back. I just cannot leave Virginia. If I could, I would. Trust and believe, guys. If I could get out there, I would do it in a heartbeat, but I cannot. That's just too far to go, and I just don't have the time to take. I don't have it. What else? We've been on for 22 minutes. I was going to give myself an hour. I tried to do a text message, and it just spun and spun and spun, so I don't know what happened. Don't know if it went through or not, so I am sorry to my patrons because I was supposed to send the text out to them first, like I told them yesterday that I would, but the thing just kept spinning and wouldn't let me go anywhere, so I apologize for that, not doing that for you. So that's why nobody got a text. Any other van life questions? Tanya says, I watched some of your old videos. You are life. If I wasn't raising my 2-year-old grandson, I would tiny house or van life. Yes. People do it with kids. So you could potentially do it if you're ready to homeschool. So you could, don't say never. Maybe when your 2-year-old grandson's a little bit older, you can do it. Kimberly says you don't have to get back on pain medicine. You could do CBD dispensary every state. So I have CBD and THC creams, but they're not going to compete with the winters that happen here. I'm just thinking about all the joint pain that I had, all the years that I dealt with the joint pain living and being raised in Northern Virginia, most of my adult life. So 9 out of 10, because I'll be working, I will probably have to be on medication. Even if it's not something I take every day, I'll probably have to take it on the worst days. I'm not saying I want to get back on medication. I just know me and I know my body, so I know. And it's supposed to be a really bad winter this winter. So not only am I coming back to a winter after 3 years, I'm going to be coming back to an extreme winter. So yeah, I'm going to be prepared with that medicine in my hands just in case I need it. Don't think I won't try natural first, because that's what I've been doing the whole time I've been on the West Coast. But I'm going to have my medication just in case. Let's see. I missed you too, Shays. I'm not sure when you said you'll be back on the East Coast, Shays. I don't know if it's 2020 or 2021, but definitely keep in touch with me because I might very well be here and we can hang out. Darlene, to answer your question, no. And that's all I got to say about that. Felicity says I'm funny tonight. Rosa wants to know how come there's 222 watching and only 144 likes. Because that's probably some people who are trolling. Or people who are planning on making a video about me later. So they're not want to give me a thumbs up. You know how that is. We ain't gonna worry about all that. The people that gave me a thumbs up are the people that count. No, Steven, I am not married. Never will be again. Tried it twice. Will not be a third time. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Val says, what van life should newbies have to RTR, WRTR? Val, you're so funny. You're asking questions that you can answer yourself. You're so hilarious. I love it. Honestly, if you're the first time going to WRTR or RTR, just honestly worry about water and food. Water and food, and if you're in a bigger vehicle, a way to use the bathroom, save the porta potties for people that are in tents or small vehicles that can't have a place to use the bathroom. Water, food, and staying warm. That's really all you honestly need, to be honest. I swear, really. Gadgets and stuff like that, that's not really necessary, because you can get stuff as you are going, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll see other van life people. When you go to RTR and WRTR, people are going to share what gadgets they like, and you'll be able to see the kind of cool stuff that people are using, and you can tell if it's going to work for you. But water and food, you need to have enough of that at those events, because you don't want to have to travel away from the event. You want to be able to park, set up camp, and just enjoy your time there and not have to leave. But honestly, you will befriend people at those events, and there are people who have tow vehicles, so you can definitely ask one of them if you can go into town with them, or give them some kind of cash if they're going, and ask them to get you a couple of gallons of water or something like that, or a small green thing, a couple of green things of propane or something for your cooktop or your bucket heater or what have you. You'll definitely make friends. But water and food and a way to stay warm, because they will happen during the winter. And yes, it does get cold at night in the desert, guys. Women's RTR 2019, we had a couple of nights where it was like 17 or 19 degrees. It was cold. So yes, it will get cold at night. Those are your main concerns. Honestly, you're going to have enough clothes. Most people have way too many clothes, especially women. Clothes has never been an issue for me. I'm not a clothes horse. I don't like a lot of shoes or clothes. My thing is bags. I love duffel bags. I love backpacks. Those were my things. Those were things that were hard for me to get rid of when I joined van life. So that was and even now I go to stores and I go look at duffel bags. Like, do I need another bag? No, I do not. I have 3 backpacks. Why do I need 3 backpacks? I don't need 3 backpacks at all. So yeah, I would say that those to me are the three things that you really want to worry about. Now I'm going back. All things spirit, any advice for a newbie about to embark on van life? I would say the same thing depending on what you're going to do or where you're planning on going. Definitely worry about your water and your food and keeping yourself warm. Definitely worry about that. All the cute, cool gadgets, all that is not necessary. To insulate van or not, I would say do it. And the only reason I would say do it is it just makes sense. Now think about how much insulation you're going to need, because sometimes if you over insulate, you can't breathe, it gets too hot. It holds in the heat in the summertime. So think about how much insulation you're going to need. You might not need as much as you think. You might only need partial insulation. I don't have an insulated van. I never did. But then again, I never really did winter on the East Coast. My first 2 years living in the van where I was working my school job, I lived with a friend those 2 winters, 2 different friends for 2 different winters. The height of the winter. I stayed in my van until I couldn't stand it anymore, and then it was just way too cold. Then I stayed with someone until April 1st and then went back to the van. So from like December 1st to April 1st, I was staying with someone in 2015 and 2016. Darlene says, are you feeling better without the extra weight you started the journey with? I mean, I was only 137, so it wasn't like I was obese or anything. So, I mean, I guess I feel a little bit better, but I wasn't huge because 137 is not even what I'm supposed to weigh at my height and my age. I'm supposed to weigh a little more than that. So, yeah, I guess so. I guess I feel better. I don't think it's about the weight that makes me feel better. It's the way I'm eating that's making me feel better. Because I think I could still be 137 pounds right now, but because I'm not eating meat or a lot of carbs, and I'm trying to lessen my sugar, which is the hardest thing for me. Oh my gosh. Carbs are easy to give up, but sugar is really difficult for me to give up because I like my chocolate. Like, I seriously love chocolate. And don't say eat dark chocolate because I can't stand dark chocolate. It's not the same. I like milk chocolate. Just don't even compare dark chocolate to milk chocolate. It ain't the same. I get the extra king size Hershey bar and I eat it all in one sitting. Yes, I do. So, and I like hot tamales. I would eat a box of hot tamales in one sitting as well. Yes, I do. So that's really hard for me. Sugar is hard for me. I don't, pasta, because I can eat black bean pasta and be happy. White, flour pasta, that kind of white pasta is fine. Bread, I can give that up easy. But my candy, oh, I love candy. Ugh, and brownies. Ugh. So yeah. Tasman wants to know if I had any problems with mold in the van. No, I have never had mold in any of my vehicles, my SUV, my minivan, Cardinal, or this van. I have never had mold, but I always keep my windows cracked. Like right now I have 2 fans going, and when I was in the desert, obviously it's a lot drier, but my first 2 years I stayed here in Virginia and I kept windows cracked even in the winter time with the heat going. So no, I kept it as dry as possible, but no. I know sometimes when people over insulate, they can have an issue with mold because their van doesn't breathe, so it doesn't dry out. So no, I've never had a mold or mildew issue. Flash in Your Pan says, Crystal, are you going to be on the East Coast all winter? I'm going to be on the East Coast in Virginia until further notice. That could be 1 year. That could be 2 months. That could be 6 years. I don't know. For the foreseeable future, yes, I will be here. Yep. I will not be living in the van, though. I will be back in Sticks and Bricks by the end of this year. I think I missed a question, maybe. Somebody wants to know, is daytime warm? I'm assuming you mean daytime in the desert. So it depends. My first year in the desert, we were still in 70s during the day and only down to like, between 45 and 60 at night, depending on the day. Last year, it got much colder during the day. So it just depends. I mean, global warming's real, guys. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The sun is out, but it could still be very cold. So you definitely bring your layers. Just layer up. Bring plenty of fleece. Get some wool socks. Get hoodies. Get you about 5 nice thick hoodies. Some long sleeve tees and some short sleeve tees. Things you can layer. Wool socks. Get you a nice pair of good, you don't have to have boots, but definitely some good closed-toed tennis shoes, and even some closed-toed Crocs would be fine in the desert. My Crocs are like my winter shoes. I do have 1 pair of tennis shoes that I think I don't wear tennis shoes very often anymore. I either live in flip-flops or my Crocs, that's it. Yeah, so it can still get cold in the desert. And obviously not as cold as cold places like North and East Coast, but yeah. I will just be in Northern Virginia. I'm that's it. That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm not telling you where in Northern Virginia. I'm from Northern Virginia. I'm going back to Northern Virginia. I started van life in 2015 at about 137 pounds, and I'm about 120 now. Now I've gone from 108 to 122. So that's where I've been. That whole 4 years. I started at 137, and then I've gone anywhere from 122 to 108. So that's kind of my bounce around size. 108 to 122. That's kind of where I bounce back and forth. But I've always been slimmer, so it's just DNA. My son is very slim. It's just my DNA. Can I give an example of a food list that you might use for a weekend trip at RTR? Also, how much water do you suggest asking for a newbie friend? LOL. So the water, you want to drink lots and lots of water, because even though it's winter, you still want to keep yourself hydrated. So just depending on how much water you drink, I drink a lot of water. So because I don't really drink any juices or sodas, maybe once a month I'll get, and that's like I'm buying one little soda or one little juice. Excuse me. So however much water you drink or think you're going to drink, I would say double that amount, because it's better to have too much water. Plus, you also have to wash up your body. So you need more water than you think you do. And yes, water means wait. So you might want to wait and buy water as you get closer. I mean, when you're traveling, get as much as you need on the road. Every Walmart has a refill station. You can refill your 1-gallon jugs, your 3-gallon jugs, your 5-gallon jugs. So that's fine. So maybe not have them all super full when you're traveling, as to save on gas mileage, because water weight, I think every gallon of water is like 7 or 8 pounds. And the more weight you have, the more gas you're going to use. So maybe save your, maybe get 2 or 3 of the 5-gallon containers, empty. And when you get closer to RTR and WRTR, fill up there before, in the town before you go to the RTR, because you can always leave them outside. That's what I was doing. I was leaving my water outside. It wasn't freezing. If I had a fear that it would get too cold at night and it would freeze, then I would bring it in and just leave it in the front seat, the passenger foot area. I would just sit it, the 5-gallon jug there, or on the passenger seat. So I would say bring more water than you think you might need, but don't necessarily travel with that water. Just bring the containers that you're going to need. Travel with as much water as you need, but know that you can stop and refill as you go, and then fill everything up when you get very close to your destination. As far as food goes, I would say get some of those Tasty Bites pouch meals that you can just sit in boiling water. Now, they're not the great, especially for a weekend trip, it's fine. I wouldn't eat it every day on a regular basis, because there are, they can be a lot of sodium, but that and some kind of wild rice or some kind of pasta, because it'll be filling, something where you can just boil water to cook, so much easier. So you're not actually cooking in the cold. I know for me, I don't want to really be cooking. If you have a way to keep things cold, like a cooler or a little mini fridge, definitely if you eat sandwiches, maybe bring some sandwiches. Get the best bread you can afford, like the Ezekiel bread or something. Get you some whatever meat, cheese, whatever you eat, tuna, whatever it is. Get canned tuna, get some sardines, get quick and easy things that are going to fill you up, but maybe you don't have to cook if you don't want to cook. Now, if you're a cooker and you've got a van set up to the point where you can cook, then bring whatever it is you would normally eat, whatever. Eat seasonal fruit and seasonal vegetables. Don't try and find things out of season. Always eat what's in season. That's the best way, because the prices are going to be the best. So, and staples like apples are readily available now that it's cooling off. You're going to have apples. What else? Grapes. What else did I see recently? Avocado. So eat whatever fruits and vegetables. Zucchini and squash is a super simple meal. I don't like peanut butter and jelly, which is why I've never said peanut butter and jelly. And I don't say coffee, because I don't drink coffee at all. I drink tea. I don't like coffee. I don't drink caffeine at all. And I really don't like peanut butter and jelly at all. Don't like peanut butter and jelly. I'm not a peanut butter fan. I like cookie butter, but again, that's sugar. So unhealthy. But yeah, so basically whatever is non-perishable that you like, bring with you as a backup, and whatever you're able to cook on whatever you have in your van to cook. Like, I only have the 1-burner propane stove. I can pretty much cook whatever 1-pot meals, 1-pan meals in there. Can somebody please delete that person? Yeah, we're just going to delete them. No, don't delete their comment. Completely get rid of them. Yeah, block them. We're not giving chances. Clearly, when it's spam, just block them right away. Thanks. So, yeah, I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. Am I going to drive around town and sleep in the van when you miss it? No, because it'll be too cold. No, absolutely not. Now, what I might do is go to a campground. See, the difficult thing about this area and in Virginia, campgrounds close after November, so it's not like I can be December, January, February, and March, go to a campground and plug in. I can't because the campgrounds are closed. So it's just closed. Brianna says, even though you aren't going to be in the van, could you do videos? I will still do, my channel will be back after this hiatus. I don't know how long this hiatus will be. It might be another couple of weeks. It might be another couple of months. I don't have an end date for this hiatus. I will do random videos like this where I jump on live, and the channel will take a small change while I'm living in sticks and bricks. So yes, I will be back. It'll just be different because my journey is still my journey. No matter what journey I'm on, it's still my journey. So this channel started for the purpose of sharing my journey, not as a source of income. It just so happened that I learned how to make a little bit of money doing YouTube, but that's not why I started this channel. If you go back and look at those old videos, you will see exactly where I started monetizing, because I started talking about monetizing, and it was over a year before I started monetizing because I didn't know anything about making money on YouTube. So that's not why this channel was started. It started so that my son and any friends or family who was curious about what I was doing could still keep up with me, even though they didn't really necessarily want to participate in my life or call me or text me. They had a little glimpse as to what I was doing because most of them probably thought I was crazy, and they probably still do, but that's okay. Love you anyway. So yeah, this started as a digital video journal for me, for my son, for my granddaughter, for any family or friends that knew what I was doing but wasn't quite sure how it was going to look. It did not start as a source of income, and it's currently not a source of income because I'm not pushing videos out, even though I could be doing daily videos every day. I'm not, because I'm taking a step back and doing what I need to do for my life and for those that are in my life. So yeah. Somebody wants to know how the locks are doing. So I'm going to show you how these locks are doing because I'm about 24 hours away from combing them out. They are doing horribly. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it is horrible. My sides need cutting again. I'm going to have somebody help me cut them. They're not doing well at all. They need a retwist. I need to palm roll them, but as you guys know, I cannot do that. Even putting my hands up like this hurts my shoulders. So I cannot palm roll them myself. I cannot go to a shop and get it done because that's the last thing on my list of things to spend money on. So I think I'm going to comb them out and go back to being a loose natural. So that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to probably soak them down this week with water and get them nice and cleansed and conditioned, and just saturate them with some conditioner and just slowly comb each one out and go back to being a loose natural with a loose mohawk, and do that for a little while. And if I get tired of that, I'm just going to go ahead and shave my head and just be bald for a while, because there are so many other things on my list that doing hair every day is not a priority. It's really not a priority. Let's see. Oh, Patrick wants to know, are the kids still alive? Patrick, the kids are alive and well, but they're naked because I gave them to my granddaughter, and the first thing she did was take the clothes off. So they are living with the other dolls naked. Let's see. Hi, Crystal, California girl watching from Utah. Hi, Colleen. Lovely Love says, I'm an ass truck driver, so I know how to live on the road, but doing it for a lifetime to be financially freedom. Okie dokie. Thank you, Brianna. I appreciate that. Let me go back and see if I missed any. Rosa says the rule of thumb for water is to allow a gallon per person per day. This includes drinking water and washing up with. Wow, I probably use way more than that. I probably just drink a gallon of water a day, let alone the water. I probably use, I don't know, a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 cups of water for the washing up part. But yeah, I probably drink a gallon a day. So yeah, anyway. All right, guys, you got about 14 more minutes and I'm going to get off of this. Very funny, Patrick. If I missed your question and you asked it, please go ahead and ask it again with an emoji before and after in the your type in all caps, because I'm going to be getting off soon so I can go get some grub. Are you able to share if you traveled with debt or was that taken care of? No, I am not debt free. I am not one of those people who was debt free. I am not currently debt free. Maybe one day. Maybe. I really probably did everything that people who live van life would tell you not to do. But you know what? Everybody's van life journey is not the same, and everybody is not the same. So no, I didn't have a nest egg or a savings account. No, I didn't have an expensive rig that wasn't going to break down. No, I didn't get out of debt. What I decided was, if I don't do this now, I may never do it. And if I wait until all those things are in place, I may not health-wise be able to do van life. So I threw caution to the wind and just went for it, because guess what? It would have been easier for me to go back to sticks and bricks than to wait until all those things were done and still not be able to do van life at all. So that's how I did my journey. Not saying that was right, but that was right for me. So yes, if anybody will tell you in their opinion that I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and that's why I have all these ill failures and all this, but you know what? I would not change my journey for anything. I have absolutely no regrets, Roberta, none whatsoever. And I'm still going to do van life my way. When this season of life is done, I will go right back to doing it the same way that I did before, with just a little more knowledge. Whatever I do is what I'm going to do. So you have to look at what's best for you. If that's important to you to be completely debt-free before you do your journey, it's neither right nor wrong. It's just what's important to you. It was important for me to just do it, because I felt like I was giving myself so many reasons not to do it that I just decided to go for it. So that's just it. Thank you, Eunice. Althea, my hair is very, very healthy. Just because it's locked does not mean it's not healthy. So yeah, it is very, very healthy. I was a cosmetologist for over 20 years, and I use Hydrothermal Naturals products. So yeah, my hair is good to go. I just can't keep up with the maintenance of the locks because I can't palm roll them myself, and it's not an expense that I can afford to take on right now, getting that done at a shop. So that's why I'm going back to a loose natural or bald. Not because I can't keep my hair moisturized, but I appreciate your looking out for me. Will you post this video after? I don't know what you mean. All live videos are up. I don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean. Someone wants to know, are you feeling less stress off the road? I'm gonna do this one on you. That would be a big fat no. I am not less stressed. This is the face of a woman that's faking it till she can make it. I am laughing to keep from crying. No. No. Van life is stress-free life. Even when I have breakdowns, even when I'm broke, van life is way less stressful. No. Tasman wants to know, has living in the van been cheaper and saved you money? No. Had I been working my full-time job this whole time, Yes, it would have. No, because I made less money, there was no savings. So no, but I still don't have any regrets. Um, This video will be up for replay for whoever is just joining me, and I will be getting off in about 9 minutes, and you'll have a 1 hour video to watch, and then 2 videos that are review videos coming out this week. One I believe is Tuesday, and one I believe is Friday. So yes. Letting your locks freeform. No, I don't like freeform locks. I don't like the look of freeform locks. I am a little bit OCD. Yes, I am self-diagnosed OCD. No, I don't need to hear you tell me that I can't self-diagnose myself. We had that on one of the Mental Health Mondays. Actually, the last Mental Health Monday I did, somebody told me about that. Anyway, I don't like the look of freeform locks. So no, if they can't be somewhat uniform looking, then I don't want them at all. So no, I'm gonna just comb it out and be a loose natural, because at least with my hair loose, I can just do, I can part it in the middle and do 2 flat twists, because remember I have a mohawk, and my mohawk is a V in the front and then a V in the back. So I have a V in the front and a V in the back. So I can just part it straight down the middle, do a flat twist on this side, a flat twist on this side, and leave it in for a week. That's what I used to do with my hair as a protective style. So I'll just go back to that. Now, and once that starts getting on my nerves, then I'm just going to shave it off completely, because I really wanted to shave it last year, and I decided to keep the mohawk and rock the mohawk a little longer. But I'm thinking by the time I'm 50, in the next 2 years, you'll see me with a bald head. I'm over it. I'm over hair. I'm over thinking about hair. I'm over moisturizing hair. I'm over buying hair products. I'm just over the whole situation. So I figure if I just keep it shaved, slap a little oil on my scalp to keep it, and put a beanie cap on, I'm done. Done. Over. Over and out. Shirley wants to know, hey Crystal, glad to see you. Are you working right now? So, I possibly am going to start a job. I'm still waiting to hear back, but it's only a temporary job until I get back to Northern Virginia. So yeah, I'll know more about that in another week, and then maybe next week I'll do a video and let you guys know how that's working. If it's working, if I got it, how it went, all that jazz. So yeah, we'll see. Alice says, I know what you mean. I can't make a ponytail because of my shoulder. Yeah, I just can't hold my hands up. I could probably do this part of my hair, palm roll, but after that, I can't. Like right now, that hurts. So to actually try and palm roll each and every one of those locks, that ain't gonna work for me. So no. What else? What else? What else? Jim says the diagnosis is a form of OCD. The diagnosis is a form of OCD. You're funny. DL Teamer says, I was a solo RVer before I met my hubby and moved into a house. Last year he decided he wanted to full-time. We went on the road with our old RV and just bought another 2 days ago. Saved money that way. There you go. Everybody's journey is different. Every person is different. So what works for one is not going to work for another. I can give all the advice in the world, but that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You can watch every van life video there is on YouTube from every single van dweller on YouTube, from young to old, newbie to veteran, and does not mean that that's going to look the same for you or work for you. All you can do is take it like any advice with a grain of salt and find out what works for you. That is all you can do. It's not gonna look the same. Just like you can line up my particular van with 5 or 10 other van dwellers that have the exact same van, and our vans will be completely different based on what's important to us and what we deem necessary to carry. All of our vans are not gonna look the same inside. The what we choose to have more or less of, or what we choose to carry in our vans, is going to look differently. So all you can do is take it, write out your pros and cons for you, and you know, that's just it. I mean, it's not going to look the same for everybody, and it's not going to work the same for everybody. You can do exactly what someone says, and it might not work for you. You may be like, why did I even set up my van this way? Why did I bring all these things into my van when I don't even need half of them? It was a waste of money, waste of time, waste of resources. You got to figure out what's going to work for you, because your lifestyle is going to be way different than my lifestyle is going to be. I can live with a lot less. I can live with less than I have in this van already. Like, I already know there's stuff in here that I really don't need. And I would be just fine. I actually like living with less. When I was in a minivan, it had that beginning minivan setups and stuff when I had very little was the best ever, because I had less clutter in my space, which gave me less clutter in my mind. That's how I work. No, hurricane did not hit our area. We just got a little bit of rain. I do not have fibromyalgia. I have why do I keep saying hypermobile joint syndrome or disease. It's called either one, and which means that my joints flex further than they're supposed to, and I have arthritis in certain joints, and I have torn both meniscus in my knees, one lateral and one on the inner, one on the outer. I forgot what they're called, lateral and something else. I had knee surgery on my left knee. I had ankle surgery on my left ankle. So my hips are kind of weird because of that. So yeah. And I think I'm developing arthritis in the left hip as well, because I don't think I walk correct anymore because of the surgeries on the left knee and ankle. I don't think I'm walking right, and so I think my left hip is starting to have issues. So I don't really sleep on my left side very often, because it goes numb a lot of times. All right, guys, you got like 3 more minutes and I'm getting off. Anything else? Any last minute things? I just want to take this time to say thank you to everyone who's been watching the old videos. I appreciate it, because some of you are going back and I'm seeing your comments. It's funny though when it's new people watching and they're commenting as if it's happening right now. What you need to do is this, keep watching, because I don't even have that vehicle anymore. But it's funny to see you guys watching and commenting as if that's like happening currently. But I appreciate you going back and watching from the beginning, because as you can see, I've had lots of different setups. This is my 4th vehicle, and it's been a really fun journey. Happy, sad, ups, downs, everything. I've had good and bad happen. I've had all kinds of things happen. So definitely watch some of those videos if you never watched, even though you know where I am now. Just go and look where I came from and all the things I used to talk about and say. And there's some great videos for women who are still on their menstrual cycle, and there's, sorry you can't see any of the Freaky Fridays, but you know, I'll try and get those going again at the beginning of the year once things settle down. But yep, I'll try and jump on random lives here and there and share a random cooking video here and there while I'm on hiatus. I'm not going to give you a schedule or anything, because it'll just happen randomly. But just know that I'm thinking of you. I love you. I appreciate those who are still supporting me by watching and reaching out to me. And I am doing just fine, guys. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.